1 from 3, which literally one of the best of all time. Tough to guard that.
What was
Right?
the exact question?
I'm just saying, like, that's just tough, right? I mean, no matter how you guys play.
Yes. Yes.
Deflating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brutal. I don't know, man. It's late. It's late. I'm just trying to, like, I didn't even ask a question. And I learned that 30 years ago in the business to ask a question. I really didn't. I kind of left it open-ended for you just because it was one of those things where, like, you guys were, like, chipping away and then they would just somehow,
For sure. And they made runs. I mean, we couldn't put enough stops together in critical moments. I mean, Draymond starting off 5 for 5. I think Wiggs started off 3 for 4. Obviously, Steph and Clay, some of those you kind of tip your cap to, in a sense, just understand that they're going to hit tough shots. But, I mean, you don't really anticipate Draymond going 5 for 5. Obviously, Hall of Fame player and whatnot, but not necessarily a shooter.
How deflating is it when you guys go into a game and you find out, your defensive anchor and a guy like AD is not playing, and then again, how much does that change kind of what you guys do defensively?
Oh, I mean, it changed a ton. I mean, he's arguably the best defender in the league, but we got to roll with the punches. I mean, Brian got here, he was feeling under the weather, so, we were kind of shorthanded today, but we're not in the business of making excuses, and, we don't really have any time for that. We got 2 more games we got to win. That's really all there is to it.
Spencer, when AD's not on the court, I think the first thing I think of is, like, the rim protection's going to suffer. But how did that, not having him back at the rim, kind of show up with the way they were able to shoot threes? Do you think that mattered?
Well, I mean, anytime you can get, penetration to the paint, kick out, you get higher quality threes. Not having AD back there as a, anchor and safety valve in a sense. We had to overhelp at times. But again, I mean, credit them, they hit a lot of shots, shots that, the game plan kind of intended to give up, just in terms of, like, Draymond, stuff like that. And they made us pay for it.
I mean, obviously, none of us know what's going to happen in terms of who's available in Memphis at this moment. Have you guys been through enough to the point where you feel confident that no matter who's out there, you can rise to the challenge?
Yeah, I mean, I think this team has a great amount of confidence. Obviously, we got a ton of guys who can put the ball in the hole. We just got to have an attention to details of the game plan, get enough stops, which obviously we didn't do tonight, but, we feel capable of doing on most nights, and, just go from there.